What is adaptive radiation? When Charles Darwin stepped ashore on the Galapagos Islands in September 1835, it was a start of 5 weeks that would change the world of science, although he did not know it at the time. Among other finds, he observed and collected the variety of small birds that inhabited the islands, but he did not realize their significance and failed to keep good records of his specimens and where they were collected. Species of finch led him toward formulating the principle of natural selection. In his memoir, The Voyage of the Beagle, Darwin noted, almost as if in awe, "One might really fancy that from an original paucity of birds in this archipelago, one species had been taken and modified for different ends." The Galapagos have been called a living laboratory where speciation can be seen at work. A few million years ago, one species of finch migrated to the rocky Galapagos from the mainland of Central or South America. From this, one migrant species would come many, at least 13 species of finch evolving from the single ancestor. This process, in which one species gives rise to multiple species that exploit different niches, is called adaptive radiation. The ecological niches exert the selection pressures that push the populations in various directions. On various islands, finch species have become adapted for different diets: seeds, insects, flowers, the blood of seabirds, and leaves. The ancestral finch was a ground-dwelling, seed-eating finch. A total of 14 species would exist: 3 species of ground-dwelling seed-eaters, 3 others living on cactuses and eating seeds, 1 living in trees and eating seeds, and 7 species of tree-dwelling insect-eaters. Scientists, long after Darwin spent years trying to understand the process that had created so many types of finches that differed mainly in the size and shape of their beaks. Most recently, Peter and Rosemary Grant have spent many years in the Galapagos. The finches have lived or died depending on which species' beak structure was best adapted for the most abundant food, just as Darwin would have predicted.